What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are doing, hold please. I always start a task as soon as I start recording. Not sure. Today we're doing a hair tutorial, a little blowout tutorial. I'm using my Dyson because that is truly how I blow out my hair. And I feel like you guys are always asking me how I get it. So I'm like, let's film the whole toot. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Sarah. New videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Hit the subscribe button. If you're not new, welcome back. Love you guys. Let's get into it. Okay, so just so you understand the state of my hair at this moment, I washed it yesterday, but I let it air dry, so it dried all crazy. So this morning after my workout, I just wet it in the shower. Like I just put my whole head under the shower, got it wet, and now it's about 85% dry. I do like when the back is a little bit more dry before I do this, but I think we'll be fine with my talking. It'll slow down and it'll be ready. So here's this bad boy. I know a lot of people don't have this because it's crazy expensive. Full transparency, it was sent to me years and years ago, like literally probably like 3 years ago at this point. And I've been obsessed with it. I actually probably need to clean this filter out. I've been obsessed with it. I think it is fully worth it. It's the only thing that makes my hair so easily look so good. Like I feel like what I achieve with this is so much harder if you don't have this. Shark did come out with something similar that is less expensive. Check that out if you're not willing to drop the price on this, drop a dime. What am I trying to say? But this is genuinely how I do my hair. So these are the smaller barrels. It comes with 4. I think the new one might come with 2 and you can just swap the direction of the air. But I have the old one and it comes with 4 of these. So these are the smaller ones. I like the smaller curl in my hair personally. I just think it's like a tighter curl and then it falls and it just ends up looking a little bit better on my hair length. So I got out of the shower, I put in a little spray. So this is the Kevin Murphy Blow Dry Ever Thicken. I love Kevin Murphy products, they're so good. But I always like to put like some kind of like blow drying treatment in to give my hair just a little more, because it needs a little. And then I also did a little leave-in treatments because my hair's a little dry. I love this one from Collabs. So that's it. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of my Alterna Volume Styling Mist. I don't wanna do too much of this because if I put too much product in my hair in general, it just weighs it down. So I like to be like really sparingly with that. Okay, so I always part my hair just kind of where it naturally parts. It's usually down the middle a little bit, and then we start. So I start from the front and work my way back. You want to make sure the air is blowing so the curl is going away from your face. I'll show you. I like to grab a section, probably like this big. And then I turn it off and I let it out. And this is what you want. You want something really bouncy because it's gonna fall out. So I just basically continue this process around my entire head. When you take the hairdryer out, let the curl be, let it live. This is what we want. Okay, so the reason I like for my hair to be like 80% dry is so that this process is curling, but also slightly drying the hair. You don't want it sopping wet because then it will take way too long to like dry this. And I feel like it just weighs it down. So you want it to be like the right amount of just slightly damp. So basically just making sure that everything has a curl on the end, and then I'm gonna do the top section, kind of pull it out. I'll show you. But see how these pieces are kind of like a little less curly because they got wrapped up in the other curl. I'm just pulling those out and recurling them. Okay, now I will kind of separate from that bottom section and do the exact same thing, but on like the top layer of hair. Be careful with these front pieces because you guys know I have the curtain bangs, which I really regret. Okay, so once this side is done, I'm gonna leave it over here, keep it separate. It's not done, but it's done for now. We're gonna pop this attachment off. I'm gonna put the other one on. It's the exact same thing, exact same size, but it's gonna blow the air the opposite direction. We're gonna repeat that entire process over here. Okay, so this is basically it. We have a little more bounce on this side, so I might go back over and add a little bit, but that's probably just because this is fresh and this has been like 5 minutes. I do kind of like to go back and touch up a little bit, like once I'm like done curling, and then there's something in my hair, and then we're just gonna let this sit. The most important pieces for me are the front pieces. I need them to be swooping the right way, hitting the right way, and kind of curling into these front pieces. If you don't have curtain bangs, this is gonna be a lot easier for you. This definitely adds a challenge for sure. But honestly, I think that's good. All right, we're gonna grab some hairspray. Using the Aveda Air Control for hairspray, I'm just pulling up the hair at the root and coating it. This stuff's really light, so I can use a good amount of it. Look at the body already compared. The key is to look crazy at this point in time. If you look crazy, you did it right. Okay, now, I don't usually like look at myself when this is happening. Now I'm gonna go do my makeup, and then I will come back and show you guys how it fell and the final product. I guess I should show you the back of my head, even though I never look at it. That's how it looks from the back. Try not to touch it too much. All right, so I just did a full face of makeup. I filmed this makeup look if you guys wanna see it, but here's the hair. It has probably been, I don't even know what time it is. It has to have been at least like 2 hours at this point because I just filmed a whole video, but you can see how much the hair has fallen. We're still, you know, curled and intact, but the hair has fallen, which is what we wanted. So now I'm gonna take a brush. God, that's so gross that I just showed you my brush because it's nasty. But we're just gonna lightly, I actually think I'm gonna use, I think like a wide tooth comb would be best for this, but I'm gonna use this wet brush because it has like very, like, you know, the bristles are really far. And I'm just gonna lightly comb these out. You don't wanna brush them out so that they're like all gone, which they wouldn't be because you dried your hair that way. So this just makes my hair so smooth looking. So I like to give it like a little bit of a brush, and the curls kind of like come back. Bear with me. Shiny blowout. See what I'm talking about? Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do is a teeny tiny little bit of my JVN Shine Drops. If you guys haven't used these, oh my God, talk about shine. Okay, so I'm gonna do like two drops, that's it. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm just gonna hit the ends. I'm standing up so you can see. I'm just kind of like lightly hitting the ends on both sides. And then I'm going to kind of comb with my fingers with any excess on my hands. Okay, so I am going back in and just grabbing the pieces that I feel like didn't fall the way I wanted them to, and I'm adding that curl back in. It's just a really quick touch up, and it's mostly because I let my hair sit too long before I did this last step because I was filming. But now I'm just gonna kind of let that sit. This side honestly looks great. There are some pieces. And what's great about this is when you wanna just touch up, you can flip the barrel upside down on this side to still make the curls go the other way, but not have to switch out the barrel when you're on this side. I feel like doing this after you brush your hair out allows you to get a much like softer curl because there's no like snarls. And I just think this last step just totally like sets the curls in place. I'm gonna let that cool for like 1 minute, hitting with a little more hairspray. And I like to shoot my hairspray like from the down up. I'm gonna flip my head over and zhuzh from underneath. And there you guys, that's the full blowout tutorial. All right, let's just do a quick hair 360 so you can see the whole thing. Can you guys see that? It is so bouncy. 360, I have to turn all the way around on my chair. Okay. I feel like it's like Victoria's Secret hair, which I have never in my life been able to achieve because my hair is so fine. I think the key with the Dyson is just being really patient with it and knowing that you can always go back and touch things up. I personally like my Dyson hair day 2 even better. Like I will like this even better tomorrow. So I love that it lasts multiple days. Like that's a huge selling point for me. But like I said, I think the biggest thing is just be patient. Let it kind of work for you. Don't be afraid to zhuzh and get it where you want it. Product is your friend with this tool. And yeah, you can just get an amazing blowout. Like I could literally never do this with a hairdryer ever in my life. So I love that about it. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer those in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.